covering news that matters. Fox 23 News at 6 starts right now.
As the so-called Big Beautiful Bill moves through Congress in Washington, D.C., we're looking at some ways it could directly impact you and the state as a whole if it passes. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Shay Rozzi.
And I'm Nathan Thompson. One possible change is who pays how much for SNAP, also known as food stamps. Right now, the federal government funds all SNAP benefit costs. Under the bill, states would have to pick up some of the costs.
Fox 23's Devin Lyon joins us live in studio. Devin, you went through the bill as it's written now and found the numbers for how much this will impact us here in Oklahoma.
That's right, and it could be several $100 million. I will show you how I got to those numbers in a minute. Supporters are saying it forces the state to be more efficient and cuts down on taxpayer costs to the program. A concern is if states can't create efficiency in this program, the burden falls on the state taxpayer.
We're not slashing food stamps. We're just saying to states, you got to be more efficient in how you actually carry this out. We think that's good government, not actually trying to be able to take food away from people.
U.S. Senator James Lankford of Oklahoma released this video responding to several concerns about the Big Beautiful Bill. Some of those concerning SNAP benefits and who pays for the cost. Historically, that's been the federal government, but that could change if the bill gets full approval. Hunger Free Oklahoma says that's a concern.
We've heard several members of Congress say that these are not cuts to the program. It's making the program operate more efficiently. But that's really not what these policies are proposing. Moving the cost doesn't make the programs operate any more efficiently. It's just changing who's responsible for covering that cost.
Some of that cost is being switched to the state government. Here's how it works. According to the State Department of Human Services, there are nearly 700,000 Oklahomans using SNAP benefits. In the last fiscal year, SNAP in Oklahoma cost over $1.5 billion billed to the feds. The Big Beautiful Bill requires states to pay a portion of that cost based on their error rate, which measures the state's accuracy in SNAP eligibility and payments. The bill says here, if a state's error rate is, quote, equal to or greater than 10%, the federal share for the state in fiscal years shall be 85%, and the state share will be 15%. Oklahoma's error rate is 10.87%. It's above the national average. This means Oklahoma will have to front 15% of the cost. Using the 2025 fiscal year and error rate, Oklahoma would have to front a $250 million bill for SNAP benefits. Senator Lankford says this will create efficiency for this program.
If you have a high error rate, which means you're not watching it, you're spending somebody else's money and not paying attention to that, then the state's going to have to pay a portion of this now.
Here's the catch. Participation in SNAP benefits is optional for states. It's possible if handed a bill, significant changes could come to how SNAP benefits work in this state.
States have limited budgets, and if they are facing a deficit and they can't make ends meet for the state budget, they will have no choice but to figure out how to reduce their costs. And one way they can do that is by limiting who can access the SNAP program.
Now, as it's written now, if that Big Beautiful Bill gets full approval, Oklahoma would have 2 years to try and reduce their error rate for SNAP. If it's below 6%, there would be zero cost to the state. The bill still needs approval from the U.S. House. Live in studio covering News That Matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
We do have the full version of the Big Beautiful Bill online if you want to look through it for yourself. It is nearly 900 pages long. We will continue to try and break down different parts of it for you here on Fox 23 News as it's debated in Congress.